what's up, motherfuckers? This is the Fin Fam here. Today, we're hanging out with the sweatiest of all you nerds, Gabe Cavalieri. Who we got else here?
So this is Pete on the ones and twos here, accompanying Gabe. We also have many of our other Fin family here, Fin Familia.
The Familia.
The Familia to represent here. We got Budget Mike. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Budget Mike. I play mostly budget decks.
Sweet MySpace profile.
Yeah, and we also have our intern.
Yeah, AP, the unpaid intern. I'm just here because I'm getting them coffee, or in this case, beer.
Dude, coffee and donuts.
All day.
So we got some spicy list here today. We got Mr. Anonymon doing some sweet summon stuff, and we got on the left, and then on the right we got Pete with his Ice Fire 6 deck. He ran it Lightning Crystal Cup, top 32. No,
Did you make any changes?
No, this is exactly the same deck that I ran at the Lightning Crystal Cup. Exact same list. It took me to day 2, which was pretty fun. We're going to have a video next week, I think, about that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because you were like, I'm just trying to have fun. I have no expectations.
Well, to be honest with you, when I was talking to Gabe about it, I was like, Gabe was really just telling me, hey, you need to come, have fun, get the experience of a Crystal Cup, talk about the community, and, I had a great time. But right now, you can see me over on the right-hand side, just
popping in and locking it. So
yeah, both
looks
players
like
got
turn
backups.
1, our Anonymon discarded an Alua for Seymour. Did not search for a summon. Probably needs some backups. Then Pete just discarded a Bahamut for a Meath, discarding a Little Baby Time Mage to search for a lock. So it looks like he's discarding... Anonymon's discarding the Hedicon Chair for the new Moogle from Opus 9, Earth backup that can also make Lightning CP. So it looks like he's tapping a backup, discarding us.
And what do you have to have in order to turn that on? It's just like
you just tap it. You can just make
it is a
Lightning
dual land.
CP. It is a dual land
For Magic, for those familiar with Magic.
So that Moogle can tap for any CP?
Lightning. You can tap for Lightning CP.
So it's Earth, Lightning,
yeah, there's a cycle on Opus 9.
So it looks like he took a point of damage, took a Jenny off the top.
No. He discarded that.
Yeah, Alua hit him.
Oh, I took a point of damage.
Yeah, with the Jenny off the top.
And
so
Pete's we're getting ready to hand dump. Let's see what he's got.
Oh, yeah, look at all these.
He's prepping his moves. This is something like I like to do if I'm like planning out my moves. Like, you see it. You just kind of plan stuff out of how
I see it as an intimidation tactic because your opponent thinks you're about to dump your whole hand.
That is not what I was
He's
planning.
setting 4 trap cards, Yuki boy. Got my friggin' magical hats ready to go. It looks like he's got Mr. Banana Sit that searches for a 6 character. I can see that being the next move to make here.
I can see it as the next song. Banana Man, Banana Man.
Banana said getting Celeste.
Celeste. So Celeste is kind of the big engine for 6, just because enters the field. If there are 2 other category 6 characters, choose one forward, dull it. Then if it hits for damage, just choose one forward.
And it's a 3 mana Ice 7K.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Celeste lets the deck be more of a tempo deck rather than just a tribal value deck.
She's certainly a key component of it. As you're going to see, I mean, you'll see.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it pushes pressure, and just with the aggression that 6 has, you can just kind of start attacking.
Yeah.
All right, here's Big Daddy Sabin.
Yeah, so I discarded it for Sabin, and really this was more or less trying to be on curve.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. Playing Celeste, you would waste a backup and discard the same number of cards.
And it's not going to... Celeste isn't going to do anything to Alua.
No.
Correct. And I think that a lot of times, you discard a card to play a backup to get a card, so you really just paid 1. Yeah. So it looks like he discarded Carbuncle. He's tapping Mr. Seymour and a chair, and he's playing Graviton. So really interesting card. Whenever you play a Lightning or Earth Summon, choose one forward, give it 2,000 power. Really good.
What is that from?
It's from Opus 7.
But it's interesting with Carbuncle, too.
Yeah, dude. Double pumps. Carbuncle says choose one forward, give it 2,000 power, so it's like a double pump.
I've even seen Carbuncle run in Wind Earth decks now because the card is just so versatile. So it looks like we have a lock here.
Got the 2 category
He's
6.
popping it and locking it.
Yep.
2 category 6, and I played that before combat only because I feel like the discard is worth it, even though the EX burst could punish me.
Yeah, well, it's not just that. Suddenly, Saban's trigger means walk also can't be broken, right? Because it says
no. You only choose 1 forward.
So it looks like he's getting
Okay.
he hit a Seymour off the top. He's going and searching for a summon.
And then he
Put on
drops
top of
down
his
a
deck.
Duke Lark.
Ooh, look at all these summons he's got here. He's got Mist Dragon. He's got a Raiden. He's got the new Bahamut Zero from Opus 9. Really strong, aggressive stuff. He's got some chairs in there.
And that's also Shantoto, which could be very important.
It's always important to bring a chair. You know, very important.
Yeah, you don't want to sit on the ground.
Yeah, sitting on the ground's dirty. You never,
be
you
fair,
never know what that ground's touch. You know, that's the point. Got Cyclops. He's got Zeramis. Oh my goodness. This deck's SpoicyBoy.com. Don't need to go to Chipotle. You got the deck going right here.
Chipotle's not that spicy though.
And it looks like
Really not. It's disappointing.
No, it's not.
Chipotle, please
No,
sponsor
no.
us, but please make your food better.
Hey, Chipotle, if you're listening, I eat your food more days of the
too.
week
I
than
love
I
it.
should.
we here at the Fin
Ooh.
Fam are old enough to remember the days of $7 Chipotle burritos. We need those back. The day
Bring
Chipotle
them back.
raised the
I know,
prices
$8
today.
is way
Talking
too
about
much.
bringing back, he gets his Raiden, that 9 cost, boy. It's just
That is quite a bit. And I think you'll see, only because I have hindsight, it's always 20/20. I don't think he's going to do much with that.
not always.
Oh, it's always 20.
Is it?
Yeah.
And hindsight
Well,
was...
sometimes it's 21/20.
What about hindsight
21-20.
with glasses, man?
21-12.
Glass is always half full or half empty, whichever way of life that you look at.
Schrodinger's
Ooh,
glass
this
being
guy's
half
got
full
a
and half
Yuna
empty at the
in
same
his
time.
hand. Yuna's really sweet, and it looks like he's got a Minfilia going on. 6 cost.
That's
backup.
Opus 9 Vincent, too.
Yeah, and Opus 9 Vincent. Very interesting choice. I'm not a huge fan of the card, especially if you...
Not in this deck.
Maybe not in this
But
one.
it's a decent card
It's
in
really
general.
good. It's. I think it's 4 cost 8K. You may remove 1 backup.
No, 3 costs.
3 costs. Oh my
It's
god.
a 3 cost
Yeah.
7K.
It's
break-
decent.
Do you break the backup or remove it?
You
break the backup.
Break
You
up.
break the
Break it.
backup.
Yeah,
So
so
he
you can get
might
it
have
back.
it in there to break specific backups.
Yeah.
Alright. So it looks like he's discarding 2.
And that's what I like about Vincent is you can actually break a backup that you don't need anymore.
Yeah.
Break a Shantoto.
Well,
Get
he's
rid of it.
playing Lightning, so
So
maybe he has
discarded
like a
2
Soy on
summons.
there or so-
Tap
He
2,
doesn't.
get the
He
Minfilia to
doesn't.
get Vincent and Alua.
Minfilia-
Which is really a good hip check because it's really saying like
It's
foil,
saying that
foil,
it's
boy,
foil.
foil check. You got to check to make sure it's foil.
Minfilia-
Verify foilness.
Minfilia, for those unaware, brings 2 characters back when you play it from your break zone.
So we got Alua. So he's basically saying if you block this card or if you try to attack, I will kill whatever's on the board.
Well, if he S's with the Lua, after a block with walk, they just trade.
No, what I'm saying though is that it'll lower its power. So
Yeah.
what it's saying is cards like Saban would die.
Yeah.
So we have Vincent here. He's playing the new Vincent, and it looks like he's breaking his multicolored Moogle. It looks like he's trying to kill his Saban, which looks like it might work here. Very, very versatile card, especially very good if you need like backup space.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's good when you can break your Shantoto and then bring it back.
Ooh, he just drew the snow. That card's gonna create a lot of momentum.
That's
Snow's
also a
good.
Sage.
4 cost backup. A lot of ice players are playing it. When a forward attacks, choose 1 forward. Dull it. It is a mandatory tap. It may fizzle off of a loop, but he could just tap Vinny.
Well, it's useful with Celeste, too, because it lets you get a trigger that fizzles a Lua, and then Celeste triggers, and it taps.
And I'd be interested to see if how many snows ice fire decks play because I only play one of, but it's so good.
A 1 of, always a fun of. So it looks like he's swinging in with the lock. It looks like he's discarding before he takes damage. Ooh, it looks like 5 cost lightning. That's kind of interesting.
Actually, he played that. We played a game before we started taping, and that card I read it, and it has to die. That card has to die.
If you don't kill it while it's on the board, it will stay in his hand forever, unless you play Zidane. So he's swinging in with Vinny. He's taking a crack. He takes my boy.
So we're gonna go to we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back with another gameplay video.